The Reds have awakened, initiating emergency pause protocol.
Hey, how's it going? Happy Friday. Hey, it's us, Skinner. Welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. Happy Friday, one all. Saturday, no, it's Friday. It's Friday. I want to be. If it was Saturday, I'm clocking out. I got a video to make. Today's been nice. Today's been nice. Hey guys, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. This morning I started with looking at stuff for Sunday's video, and then I said, screw it, it's fine. And then I put it down. And then I took a look at the latest character stuff that I got sent. And I sent some more notes. That hopefully he got. He hasn't been replying much. Hope everything's okay. And now we're here. I played a lot of eugenics and relax today. Where's the sun? Thankfully gone. I finally vanquished it. Thank God. As it should be. Gone and forgotten. No rainy days after tomorrow. It's probably, I probably need to put up my sunblocker stuff. I'll deal with that later. I can't be bothered. I got all my tax paperwork ready. I'm waiting for the tax guy to give me like a appointment schedule thing. Yeah. Can't wait to find out how much money I owe. Theoretically, I should be getting money back. But theoretically and actually are two different things. But Unreal. Yesterday we were working on the water effects. We added even more controls for the attack system, which is great. And then we were doing the slowdown of the character, or starting to set that up, and then I made it a dot, like a damage over time. And then I realized that, oh no, it's not a damage over time effect that I need at all. Because a dot is a damage over time. This is not damaging anything. So, gotta change that. And that's what we'll be doing today. So we make sure that we can have enemies slow down and things of that nature. So, couple of things. First of all, dot, movement dot slow, go away. That's not a thing. That can't be a thing. Can't have a dot be like that. Then also, I wish these open. This is like the here, except I can reorder these, but they don't open in the same order every time. So here, right? We do the dot one still, right? And you're going to need to do that. So it's a dot movement slow, but we don't want to have this dot movement slow. Because that's not going to be a thing. We're going to do that differently. Which also means that we're going to do some restarts of Unreal. Because I need to remove the gameplay tag. I need to go under card ability. No, ability. No. Status. Dot. And then this needs to go away. Delete. Where is this being used still? All right, it's being used here. Get rid of that. As well as here. Okay. What do you mean still being used? Where? It's not being used. It's literally, you can't find one, a single other one. Can't find a single use case of this. It's because of this, I need to delete this one first? Oh, okay, fine. I had to delete the one below it. Fine. It's fine. Got it. Okay. But now we actually need to add the gameplay tag for the slow. So I guess we can do put it under an ability, because we can give it to the player as well, theoretically. So what would we want to have it? I could just put under ability movement slow. Yeah, that'll be fine. And then here, we add movement slow, because it's not an aura, right? Slow. And then we add movement slow. Technically speaking, a lot of the ones that are 0 don't need information. Like, theoretically, I should only need to add it for the ones that have like default values at all. But then I would need to modify it to check if it's valid, I guess. Yeah. Doesn't matter that much. Okay, but we're adding this. And now on here, if we have this guy, we need to do something. So I need to do, I mean, we'll just do a retriggerable delay, right? Yeah. Slow, whoa, no. It would need to have would I want this ever to stack? No, I won't. I would not want to ever stack. I would also only want it to refresh with a stronger one. I wanted to refresh, basically, right? Or it would be a different ability, a different slow. Let's start with this. Let's start with this. Uh, it's this, right? I don't remember which one I was using. Modify movement speed multiplier. Yes, that's the one we were using. So what we want to do is set this up relative to the stat of the special damage dealer. So we can just grab you. Get the power values. And this is going to get the movement slow one. So what we'll do is say intensity duration. So we're going to multiply by -1 here. It's going to slow it down. For triggerable delay. I might need to do a timer actually, because then I can check if it's running already. We'll see. Okay, that's fine if there's only one source that triggers it, right? If it re-triggers, we don't want this happening. What I can do is because I have an enabled Boolean that I usually never use, but I can use it for this. I can set it to be enabled. If it's enabled, then this gets set. This doesn't happen, and this does. So if this is not enabled, then we do this. If it is enabled, then we will just do the resetting. And when it does get triggered here, right, we just set it to be enabled and then disabled. So for this one, we just need to grab you and then a find of the slow. Look that in there. So that we get the original values for the whatever we had there, so we don't mess with that. We just replace the enabled one to be true. And then false. Okay, so theoretically, right, the first time it's going to happen is going to be false. It's going to slow the character, then we'll do the thing. Oh, here we also need to actually reverse the movement slowdown. That's kind of a... Oh, no, we're doing that right there. Never mind. Doing that right there. We're good, we're good, we're good. I could make this a function. Well, I can make this a function. Let's do that. Said card power up there enabled. Because all we need to do is just expose this, which is just the gameplay tag. And whether or not it's enabled. I need to just change. I think I need to set this to not pass by reference. There we go. And now just put it in. Slow. And then we're enabling here. And maybe now that I have this, I'll start using it more. I also probably should make the other one that's like to add in general or set values in general. Let's this thing. Why don't I just make this a function? Set card power up values. I'll just push them all through. Like that. And now we can do set card power up values. Oh, I need to make this not pass by variable. And now here I can do slow 50 and set all this. That's a lot easier to work with. Here, eater, and this is 90. Bam, bam, bam. Oh, so much better. So much better. Okay, so now theoretically we can have him already do slow character, right? You'll do the slowdown. I wonder how this part will work. Do I need to do this after? I probably need to do this after it gets the information, because it needs to get the information no matter what. Looking good. Okay. Let's try it. Theoretically, it should work. Oh, hold on. I didn't set the duration variable, did I? No, I didn't set a duration. Let's say 5 seconds. Was that 5 seconds? I mean, that's pretty good. I'm slowed. And I'm faster. We can really test this by going like 90% slow down. Is that a 90%? That doesn't feel like a 90% slowdown. 99% slowdown. That is not a 99. Okay, something's wrong. That is not a 99% slowdown. I sent through 99. So it becomes 0.99. Oh, hold on a second. Plus 1. 1.99? No. Now, hold on a second. I'm just gonna do this. My brain's not gonna math right now, so let's just let's just do this. I mean, it says 0.5. Is the math right? Then why isn't not? Oh, wait. Yeah, no, hold on a second. That is not right. This, when I'm at 99, should say 0.01. And it says 0.5. Okay, so something's up. The math here is wrong. I think this plus is what's wrong. Thanks for the PTSD. 99 divided by 100, right? 0.99. Why are we adding 1 there? I don't think we're supposed to be adding 1 there. It should be 1 minus. Oh no, I'm giving negative 99. Okay, hold on, no. I'm doing I'm setting through negative 99. Divided by 100 plus 1 is 0.01. So what? Wait, is it not sending the information through? Hey, so kid, welcome in. How's it going? I hope you're doing well. Should really avoid such one possible. It's really expensive. Avoid what? No, so that's correct. Dividing things? I'm not even gonna justify that with an answer. Don't do math. I want to see. Give me a situation where dividing things causes problems. I'll wait. I'm not saying that it's not more expensive than some other thing, but I genuinely do not believe, even with a shred of anything, that it can make any possible meaningful difference at all to anything I'm doing. Where that shouldn't be even a thought I have. Like, genuinely, that's where I am. I don't see a world where that can possibly make a meaningful difference. How is this? What is this? Are you getting the right information? Minus 99. Oh, it becomes absolute. Oh. That's why. You did some decent progress, mover and motion matching from scratch. Nice. It used to be not absolute. But I think it used to be absolute probably when I reverse it. Well, no, it doesn't. No, it's already positive when I reverse it. So, hold on. Okay. What? Why did I get faster? Something's up. Something's up. I need to rework this. Positive 99. Then it becomes 0.01. 0.99. 99 becomes 0.99. Then it used to be 1 minus. Which becomes 0.01. And if it's negative... Oh, this was designed for, like... This was designed for the reverse of boosting first and then reversing the boost. That's why the math here is like this. Because it matters whether or not we're speeding up or slowing down. The math is different. That's why. Oh god, I pressed Control Z. So I need a separate thing here that's just a slow movement speed multiplier. You've been learning hard stuff for a long time now. Every time you start on something and you're lost, you feel like you won't be able to do it. 3 days later, you're sure you will be able to do it. Nice. You never learned to not feel that being a lost feeling. I mean, eventually, you know, you'll just expand like, oh yeah, I don't know it, and then you'll just learn to deal with it. But yeah. Hey, now welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Kind of how it works, though. What part? If I wanted to reverse, or could I reuse the same one? Because if I did minus 0.99 and then plus 1.01, and then I would need to reverse that. If I wanted to reverse that, I would do 1 divided by 0.99, and that would reverse it. No. I would need to do the minus 0.99. So 1 divided by 0.99. Or 0.01? No, 0.11. The final one. No, but that's... Oh yeah, but then, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah. So this needs to be divided by 100. One minus. And then this, right? This was the problem, I think. But instead of, I need to know if it is being reversed. That's what I need to know. If you lost, you won't be able to do it, then you keep at it and figure it out. Well, you don't always feel lost. Like that feeling is not like a given for everyone. Well, some people, yeah, absolutely. Let's give a new input here. This is going to be a reverse effect. I'm going to find all the references. I'm going to set that. But for now, still searching, so let's slow down. Yeah, well, definitely don't worry about it. Absolutely. Maybe? What's the video? Okay, so if we get minus 99, right? Divide by 100. 1 minus, ooh, 1 minus negative will be a 1.99. That does need to be absolute here. That's why we had absolute. So now it's absolute. Yeah, now we don't care if it's negative or positive. We just set the value. Right, because it's 99. I mean, can I just do 100 divide by? No. Yeah. That gets us the 0.99. 1 minus gets the 0.01, and that's and if we're reversing that, then it's the 0.01 and then 1 divided by 0.01, which gets 100, and then we multiply it by 100. Yeah. Motion matching unit? No, motion matching is not new. It's been around for quite some time. World Raycast is more versatile? I mean, they serve. One's a Raycast, one's a sampler. They're very different use cases. Also, welcome in, Leo. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. What's the part that? What's the part that you're motion matching? Oh no, I'm thinking of motion warp. I was thinking of motion warp when I said it's not a new thing. What is motion matching? Oh, do I not have the search anymore? Did I close the search? Oh, why did I close the search? There it is. Hopefully the chemo's going well. Second round of this week. Best of luck. What do you think about it? I mean, you have movement. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be looking at, I'll be honest. It looks like you have just normal locomotion. I don't know what the motion matching is doing because I'm not familiar with it. So it seems like you have movement. I generally don't know. Hold on a second. Well, how do I tell it to gain versus... Ooh. No, hold on. No, something... No, there's still part of it that's missing. How do we tell it to gain 50% versus lose 50%? I think... My brain's just not functioning tonight. Holy shit. It's blending animations, but so is the normal animation. The normal animation system blends animations. Right, that's just normal animation system. So I'm sure there's something it does on top of that. I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking at. Until next March? Wait. For nearly a year? Did you write that correctly? No, you did write the correct. Holy shit! Good luck. Hope it works out. I thought that was a typo. I thought there's no way, because I've heard of people doing chemo for a few months, 3, 4, 5 months, but not a year basically. Hey, as long as it works in the end, that's all that matters, to be fair. We'll keep our fingers crossed for you. "30 rounds of radiation and a year of chemo." I thought chemo was radiation. Just how little I know. I thought chemo was radiation. This needs to also have another power up that says not reverse. This is like... Oh, no, I can just do... No, I can't do positive and negative. Oh, I can do positive and negative. Yeah, I can do positive and negative. Because... If I use negative numbers, we'll be removing and reversing the remove. And if it's positive numbers, will be... Yeah, we can do that. Chemo is medicine. And the next one, chemo is basically poison. Yummy voice. Five days of chemo a month for a year. Look, it's not. It's about once a week. Could be worse. It's not good. To be fair, to be clear. Oh, so it's like it's continuous, like 5 days. You take basically a week to do it straight. Got it. If this is positive 99, so we're increasing it by 99, then I need to add Why does undo take so long now? And if it's we're losing it, then it's subtract. I think that's why. Okay. Do I have it? Did I get the right math on this? For 7 days, you can give people chemo by touching them if you're sweaty. If you're sweaty and share bodily fluids. I mean, you can just spit on them. You don't need to be sweaty. Just spit on them. Become like Hamill. I mean, you don't have to fully. When you get over it, I'm sure you get through the recovery phase, and then you won't have to be retired the entire time. Just gonna make it through this. I'm sure you will, and then you'll be fine, and then you'll get back on your feet. I think we got this right now. What? Compile. Compile. There we go. Technically retired since you're collecting your federal pension right now. Why? How does that work? I'd understand, like, maybe disability, but why pension? Yeah, so here I need to modify this now. So instead of this, we only need to, we're now setting just this. Which is just this part. So now I could probably just do a select at this point. Based off of this. So if it's true, we're doing this guy. False, we're doing this guy. There we go. That should be better. Okay. CPPD is a federal disability, which is just early CPP. I don't know what that stands for, I'll be honest. Canadian pension plan. Oh, you're in Canada. Interesting. So all of this probably is free, at the very least. You don't have to pay for it, I'm assuming. It's all covered. At the very, like some silver lining of this. Compared to like how it would be if you were in the US. Or you wouldn't be able to afford this probably. Today you finally understood why so much nanite meshes are terrible from Fab Marketplace. So you think you'll have to go through them with a fine-tooth comb or to make your own? What's the problem with the nanite meshes on the Fab Marketplace? And how do you define a nanite mesh? Because just having nanite on doesn't make it a nanite mesh. Like, the meds for the side effects of the chemo are not covered by everything else. Yeah, the chemo, right, and all that is covered. And I bet that's the expensive part. So I'm just glad you're in Canada. Most of the Fab ones are just enable 9 instead of proper opaque plus contiguous. Oh yeah, yeah. You don't have to be opaque. Like you could do some mask, but really everything should, for best nanite, everything should be opaque. Yeah. And if you ever have something that has like a transparent piece, that has to be a separate piece. Like glass. Like if you're doing like a window frame with glass, the glass has to be a separate piece. Some meds are rather expensive on your budget. Yeah, I can imagine. It's still not perfect, but it's better than some alternatives. Tried Mast, is really bad. Yeah, Mast is not good. Mast doesn't do any proper culling. Because Mask, it cannot tell if something is hidden behind it. Because it doesn't... there's no way for it to tell, really. Yeah, I've experienced the Canadian medical system now as well. It's good. It's slow as shit. Don't get me wrong, it is way too slow. But I am getting stuff that I would need to pay a lot of money in the US for right now.
Ah yes, the ritual sacrifice to our corporate overlords has begun. Pausing.
How slow? For me to get a primary care doctor, apparently the wait is unknown, and the person that I was talking to, who's working in the, I've been to like urgent care stuff, and the person there is like, oh yeah, it can take like 2 years to get a primary care doctor. That's slow. Yep. Yeah, something can take years to get started. Yep. If you're, about to die, you'll get sped up. We're back from my... No, the ads just started. Unless you mean your ads just finished. I just finished. I'll get it. Yeah, it depends on the person, on Twitch, and where you are, and so many other factors. Whether depend like where and how many ads you get. I wish I could just turn them off. Also, YouTube doesn't get ads. I could press the button, but I never do. The way I see it, the number of people is way too small to make any meaningful difference to me. So at that point, I might as well make it better for you guys if I could. But effectively, I've made it so I'm now running the least amount of ads I can. While still being able to like skip the pre-rolls on Twitch. By doing 3-minute segments. And then the first one is run like when I'm getting started, when mostly no one's here. I effectively only run 6 minutes of ads in 3 hours. Next year you're in surgery, and then you got radiation really fast after they finish testing the mass. Nice. Yeah, that's great. And you're welcome, Num. Although I will say, reading that makes me really want to press it. If you're wondering why that makes me really want to press it, it's because I'm an asshole. I'm still not going to press it, but it makes me want to. Just to make it clear. Why'd you move over to YouTube, Leo, after the ad's finished? Mods ban the streamer. People here as well. I appreciate it. Streamer abuse? I mean, look, it can't be a one-way street, okay? I just closed the damn... Why did I close it? Okay. So this needs to be 25 because this is increasing. This one is not doing negative anymore. This is just doing, yeah, reverse check here. Okay. Okay. I think we're good. This part could probably be put in a function and I can reuse it for both, but it's fine. Reopen the dam. People need their water? No. You're drinking water right now? I'm drinking the tears of the innocent. Yeah, there's no tears. There are no innocent. Everyone's guilty. Is there a node that can convert point data to spatial? No. Yes. I'm thinking a lot of nodes convert, but why would you ever want to? Like if you use a difference, it changes it to spatial. But it's really not spatial, it's still point. Under the hood, I'm pretty sure. What do you think the chances are we get him to do some C++ at some point? None, because I already did C++ like a year ago or less. I tried learning it again, and it's still as boring as I remember. Still as boring as I remember. Oh yeah, so now we can do here, we can say minus 99 for 5 seconds. And this should work now. It didn't work. Why is it positive? Why did I gain speed? Positive 99? Did I reverse it? Did I get it backwards? Oh, I got it backwards. I press Control Z. Jesus Christ. I feel like it was correct before. Do you have hopes and dreams? Yeah. I'll crush those, don't worry. Any C++ related hopes and dreams will not exist. They'll be crushed and destroyed. There we go. Using hierarchical generation is bad with splines? It's not bad with splines. It's just there's no way of partitioning it unless you use PCGEX. In which case, watch my video on that as part of the city's demo. As part of the city series. Yeah, it's not bad. It's just it won't work. Like you'll have gaps and holes and other issues. Okay, so it seems like it's working now. Is the enemy one correct, though? I think this one needs to be reversed as well, then. We'll find out. Worst case scenario, I'll just adjust it. Got time now. Have a good night, Pseudokid. Thanks, Samba. Hope you have a lovely weekend. No, you don't need to world. No. PCG partitioning has nothing to do with world partitioning. Absolutely nothing. Can't go watch the video. Okay. Yeah, I have several videos on it. Go watch the maze. Go watch the one right before that I mentioned in the maze video. And then you can watch the one on and then you can watch the one, yeah, in the city one. Okay, this is working. And to be clear, if I was to now make it... Oh, wait, hold on. Did I... Oh, no, I just realized something. This was pause. Oh, God damn it. I was right before. It's just I didn't set the thing to be... I was right before. Just... I was right. I just didn't have this negative, which was because I'm supposed to be slowing down, right? So now at... Right, I have 50% boost of speed, and if I did minus 50 that value... Yeah, it's stable. Now, there we go. And just to confirm, you know what? Just to confirm, I want to print my speed. I don't think I printed the speed. Eh? Oh. $400. $800. Excellent. So we now have a slowdown. It's all working. What are you trying to do, Leo, out of curiosity? Because I understand you're looking into partitioning spline meshes. But for what reason? Are you doing like some long roads or something? I mean, if you want performance, just don't use any spline meshes. Zero spline meshes is better than any spline mesh. Making a forest for the first area in a horror game? Then why do you need spline meshes? It's not spline meshes, what? You just said hierarchical gen is bad with splines. Oh, so you're just doing like regular. So if it's just, then it doesn't matter. When you said bad with splines, I assume spline meshes. Otherwise, what you're using to spawn the stuff doesn't matter. They're still static meshes. Yeah, then you don't need PCGEX. It's just regular high gen. Absolutely nothing special. A railroad with a spline killed your 6 gigahertz processor. What insane processor do you have, or what a really old processor do you have? I'm pretty sure no modern one goes that high. What? Do you have one from the railroad age? Is that also why? I mean, yeah, you can install it if you want. Doesn't hurt. I don't think I have it on this project even. Oh, no, I do have it enabled in this project. Never mind. I take it back. Okay, so the processor's... So you've overclocked it. Got it. Okay. I see, I see. We have a new enemy with 3 different tiers. Let's check it out. So we have regular trash mob. He just does a little bite attack. Okay. Then we have an elite that no longer does a jump, but spawns that, which also then drains your stamina. So if you look in the bottom left, right here, when I get a hit, my stamina goes down as well. And then the champion also doesn't leap forward, but he spawns like a thing around him. I wonder if that should be bigger, or I need to I need to adjust his like combat range. That's what I need to do. I need to adjust his combat range. And same thing with elite. I feel like maybe I should make his effect bigger. Speaking of AMD, heard they're buying Intel? Wait, what? Where'd you hear this? The hell? Yeah. Leo. Did you see when this released? The news came out 2 days ago. What happened 2 days ago, Leo? Leo. My good sir, what day was 2 days ago? a buddy of mine reached out yesterday. He was like, I heard you're releasing your game. Is it going to be available on Steam? I'm like, what day was yesterday? And then even then he didn't get it. And I'd be like, it was April Fool's Day. So I managed to get someone even the following day as well. I'm gonna try, let's see about making that effect bigger. Like the one that goes in all directions. I think it's not far enough, or it's not big enough. I might change it to be... Where's the size? Size. Yeah, one's too big. Point? That seemed pretty good. Well, maybe it's too big. This is the current. Maybe just a little bit bigger, basically. So instead of that, it'll go a bit bigger. Let's do that. And, oh, not you. And then here, I just need to adjust the scale. It's going from 4 to 5.5. So 5.5 divided by 4 is 1.375. 375. That should be about the right speed. Maybe a little bit faster. Also, clearly, that's too small. 300? That seemed better. Does it need to be a little bit bigger? Or a little bit faster still for the... Yeah, the hitbox still needs to go a little bit faster. You didn't get it until now. 01.04. What did you not understand and now understand? What's the 0104? 0104? I think that seems good. Oh, you're European, aren't you? Because that's 4-1. When I've been to the to see a doctor, one of the doctors I'm seeing, whenever I give a date and I say like 419. She looks at me, not because she doesn't know if it's month, day, or day, month, but she's like, it could be time. I'm like, God damn it, Canada. God damn it. Don't do that. Don't say it could be time. No, month, day, year. Month, day, year. Makes the most sense. Because year doesn't matter most times. So you just do month, day. It's an order of importance. Month is the one that matters the most. The day is the second. And the year is the third. Because in most cases, you don't care about the year. And the month is only the most important because the month matters. If the month didn't matter, you would just say the 8th. You just drop the month entirely, right? So the month clearly matters. So that's why it's that first. So you know which month. And then you go like, oh, okay, which day? It's like opening a calendar, right? You first flip to the month, and then you find the day. That's how calendars work. The calendars don't have like, the 1st of January, February, March, and then the 2nd of January, February, March. That's not how calendars work. You have the metric system, right? With meters and centimeters and so on. I don't have anything. I'm American. I have freedom units and shotgun shells. And Eagles reaches. That's what I got. I think I might have this go further. Or try this is 1,000. Isn't that speed when he does it? Oh, I need to announce him to be an elite. I think the distance is the problem. I think I want like but the problem is yeah, I guess it's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna swap this to be like 400. Although I guess for elites, let's do that. Order of scalability quantifiable in time starts with seconds, minutes, hours, days, weeks, months, years. Yeah, but we don't have seconds, minutes, hours. We have, right, hours, minutes, seconds. So by that logic, it should be years, months, days. Why are we reversing it? Right? Years just doesn't matter. That's why we put years at the end, and the rest stays the same. Life with freedom units has to be tough. No, it's great. Very easy. Has natural progression? No. Because again, year doesn't matter. In 99% of the time, no one writes the year. Because the year is assumed to be this current year. So it's just month day. We count time different than how we read days? We don't know? Both go up? Like, if I'm counting seconds, it's like I'm counting days. When I get to a minute, I get a minute. And when you ask me what time is it, it's 1 and then the seconds. I'm counting days, I get to a month. Now, when I say it back, I say the month and then the day. Just like I would say the minute and then the second. You see how that works? It's exactly the same. It's exactly the same. Oh, just because you don't believe in freedom, I can't do anything about that. One enemy left. And each country is different? I mean, yeah, of course. that is definitely how it is. It is not, it is. Different countries have it differently. Just like different people are different. I know, crazy concept. Mine explode. See, not for units, that means you don't believe in freedom. It's... Oh, hold on. Here's a better one. I got a better one. Hello, there's a Barack Obama who's dancing over there. I'm sorry, I can't hear you over the sound of my freedom. Merc. Okay, so what are we doing for this guy? So this enemy, right, just does right now a jump to the player, and then once his stuff loads, just does that. So he does a jump to and then slams hard as an AoE just by default. So that's the base enemy. Now, I could have him do a smaller hit. I probably should reduce the size of it for this for the trash mob. I think it's too big. Okay. But what I'm thinking is then we have this bigger one. And then we have a different one that I can use. This one? And then we have this one. This might be a little too much. We have this one. If I had the champion do this, I think that might be a little much. It'd be cool. I think it'd be cool. So we can have the trash mob do what it's doing, just smaller. And then the elite one will do this, but bigger, right? I wish this one worked. Oh, it does. It's okay. I'm not gonna use that one. That one's it doesn't fit. This is the one that doesn't work. Right. So I don't think that one works. Yeah. I think that's the plan, and we use this for the champion. I just need to change the settings on it to not last as long. How do I have it last less time? Color, hue, number of fireball. Ooh. Cool. Size, tail, twist. Oh, VFX duration. Ooh. There we go. That's the stuff. Okay, now I need to have the crack maybe be a little bit less long. Is that a controllable thing? I don't like this effect that leaves it then. Can I not change that? Wait, what is this AoE VFX on? The whole thing is AoE VFX. What is the point of the setting? I guess I'll probably just need to modify and find where that setting is for this fire and smoke. I still want to get rid of it. No fire or smoke. So the main thing I need to change is the duration of this. Hey, memory crashes, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. You'll have to find the Niagara timeline? Yeah. Well, not the timeline, but like just here. Is it just this whole section? Yep, done. Found it. Is it better to use get graph parameter over just directly using the parameter? I mean, they're just stored in different places. Do you want it to be in the component or do you want it to be in the actor? What's your preferred use case? That's all. Nothing past that. Okay, so now we'll have this as the champion one. So let's decrease the size of the trash one. Also, the position of that is off. So we gotta adjust some stuff. So let's decrease the size of this. That seems like it'd be better. Yeah, that seems a bit better. Like for him, I think that's the right size. So cool. Then we need to adjust his. We don't need anymore. Explosive stuff. I think we're good with you. I think we're gonna close all of this stuff down. I'm gonna close everything. Okay, so now, this has a offset of 200. This needs an offset, well, at least of 200. But it probably needs an offset like a 400 maybe? Because, right, it's the center versus, I don't know, it's center, right? Yeah, it's center. So actually both would be 200. Radius 100. Yeah, there we go. I need to probably offset the, I don't know, it's pretty much, and maybe a little bit of an offset. Of the hit time. I'll do a little slight start delay on the hit, like 0.1 seconds maybe. I think that's fine. Okay. Do we do just bigger on the elite, or do we do something else? Okay, this is trash only. For the effect. Do I just make it bigger? Do we have 3 different ones we can use potentially? Or can I modify maybe this one? I think I can use this one minus the explosion and the meteors as a better option. So on this one, we turn off the fireball. And I just need to turn off the tornado. Yeah. Tornado black, tornado bright. Change the size. Mm-hmm. I like that one. I like that one. Can I reset both of them at the same time? I can. Oh, I can. So that's the difference. On impact the lava, on impact the lava, and then the sparks on top of it, for your personal choice. The sparks on top. Yeah, we have those. Yeah, that's pretty much what we got. Right, we got those little sparkles. The only thing is, I wonder if there's a way of me making this not be delayed. It's probably an option here, right? Remain VFX delay, 0. Hey, we hit Dylan. There we go. That's the one. Yeah, that's the one. So I just need to set the AoE VFX hit delay to be 0. And now we have 3 variations. Okay, I need to do something about my Unreal is just really slow when I try to undo. Do I need to delete the data cache? Would that help? My undo is really slow. We're deleting the derived data cache help, or is it something else? Can sometimes help. It's not a guaranteed, so that's not really it. Okay. You have a problem with the undo? The undo is fine, but for, you know what it's probably is? It's just that whenever you undo anything, it resets, like it compiles everything again and reruns the effects, right? Like if I did this and I undid, it not only moves it back, but now it just plays that. Why does it play that? I didn't click to play it. I just click undo. So that could be it also. You do not use it and paint over with another layer, for example? What do you mean you paint over undo? What do you mean? Oh, okay. So when you're working on a landscape, instead of undoing the landscape paint, you just paint over it. Okay. You missed a lot of context there. I got there. I got there. Okay. So we need a few more tracks. So we're going to need you. And copy you as well. Okay, so you're going to be the champion one. You're going to be the elite one. You're the elite one. You're the trash one. And you're the champion. Cool. So now here we can specify this one. I'm also going to modify one other thing on it, and then yeah, you're the full one. Why does it sound like it's just continuing to go? Dear God. And then you are the full one. And one thing I want to just double check on all these is yeah, this. Full prime size and max size. This is the full size effect. So I'll prime 1 and I'll say realistically 4 max. I don't know if there's a reason to do. It's probably fine. There's almost no chance you'll have 4 of them going at the exact same time. And then on this one, we'll prime 2. Do I have prime 4? Let's say 8. Prime 2. This is the elite one. In a single pack, you'll typically have 2. The chances of you pulling 2 packs of the same mob, or the same elites, and them all using the ability at the same time, are low. Just okay. Let's move this away from us a little bit further. Say 300 on this one and 400 on this one. Okay. Radius also is going to need to increase. So let's try 200. Let's start with elite. All right, because the trash one is working, right? Look here, trash. Yeah. Right, that all lines up. If we go to elite, that was actually pretty good. I mean, I think that's pretty much right on for the size, right? I wish they didn't play every single time. Yeah, I think we just keep that. Okay. And then we do champion. I'm just gonna get rid of these two. Dear God, they're annoying. I'm gonna make him a champion. Oh, I also picked the wrong one here. Alright, it's this one that we want? Yes. That means here's what we need to modify this to be 1 and 4. Okay, now let's see about this. Again, radius needs to increase. Let's try 300. See how that is. Okay, we definitely need a delay on that one. Okay, I need to pay attention to when the circle disappears. I think the disappearing part is about right on the time. I think that's pretty much right on there. Basically, the moment it disappears is when the actual damage is happening. And I think the size is good. I think the size is also good. Yeah. I think that's pretty cool. Now, he does a visual effect, but beyond that, he doesn't do much, right? He does do bigger area and bigger hit. Is there anything more interesting that we can do with him? Is there anything more interesting we can do with him? Because I don't think I'm cool with the increasing of the size and the cooler explosion. No, I don't mean like effects. I mean like either status. I mean like more like, do we have him do like a status effect, or maybe something like put something on the ground, leave it there, right? Like, not every enemy needs to have that. I think his thing is he just does more damage compared to most enemies. So maybe that's fine. He does... we could go a little bit higher with his damage. 15% more damage compared to most mobs is not enough. Do 9. 28%, like percent more damage compared to other mobs of its type is better. His health is lower. Stun. I already have an enemy that stuns. I could give him a stun on his big hit though. Yeah, I can give him a stun on the big hit. I'm okay with that. Like the champion one will stun you.
Stream on life support until the ant demons are exorcised.
Yeah. Done. Now he'll stun you. Won't be for long, but just for a moment. And that means that we're done with every single trash mob. Any non-boss, we're done with every non-boss related mob, basically, of this rework. That's pretty good. It took a bit, but I'm quite pleased with this new setup. You say it 3 seconds later, it's implement? No. I just have a checkbox like for stun. If I want a hit to stun me, I'll just turn it on. That's all. I'm not implementing anything. It's already implemented. That's why I can just check a box and be good. Yeah, for considering it's a big hit with, lots of fiery explosions, I think that's fine. I could give him, I could make him also catch you on fire for a bit. I could give him a dot on you as well. But I feel like if you got hit by that, you're already in a bad spot. Because he'll hit. He'll hit hard. I think it's a what's our percentage? 350%. So right? Yeah. So times 3.5. So he'll do 31.5 points of damage to you. I mean, I feel like I'll probably need to balance him to be even stronger compared to some other ones. Because a lot of the scary enemies are the ones that do damage over time. Because that just really adds up. I think I need to have a power up that reduce dot length on player. I think we need a power up that just reduces the damage over time stuff on the player. By percent duration. So that way, if something's supposed to last 5 seconds, maybe it'll last now 3 seconds. I think at this point, it'd be good to figure out what new power-ups we want. Because there's a bunch of power-ups that I want to add. The question becomes, is how many do we need? Because I believe we're going to 18 per boss in the end. Yeah, we're gonna be doing something like this. So it's gonna be 3, 4, 5, 6 times 3. We're gonna do 18 per boss. So right now, it's 12 per boss, I believe. 3, so yeah, it's 12 per boss. We'll be going to 18 per boss. Which means, considering I have 4 bosses, I need to make 24 new power-ups? I mean, we're gonna be like in a good spot. Okay, let's start making power-ups then. Or figuring out what power-ups you want. I think I had a few here. Oh yeah, dash cost reduction, regeneration boost. Don't we have I think this one I'm gonna use. Oh yeah, more stamina. So let's start putting these in. More stamina. Do I have more stamina? Stamina regen, speed. And dash cost we have. We don't have stamina in general. Okay, we'll do more stamina. Then, okay, we need more HP up type stuff. So let's do more health, but less damage. More damage, but less health. I want more stuff like that. That's cool, like pluses and minuses potentially. What else things do we have? What other things could we do for more health, but you take more damage? That would be terrible. What other thing could we do to gain extra health that's more interesting than just more health? Just a regular like health up. Deteriorating health? How? But that's not a power up. That's a power down. Like I can't give like 20 extra health and then you eventually just lose it by just standing. And then what? That doesn't seem like a good power up. I do more health, but less stamina. Oh. So let's say you get a bunch of health, but every time you're hit. Ooh, but every time you're hit, your max goes down. I like that. More health. But getting a hit reduces max health. What's there a power up? Like, right now I'm trying to figure out a few more just health up ones specifically. Because right now we only had one. And I want to get, like 4 or 5. So now we have health up, but less damage, and health up, but it starts going down. So maybe like one more health up related one. Health up or health regain. We have already like ones that you regen health on hit, on damage being dealt, and stuff like that. So I don't know if I want another one that will heal you. Because I already have one on kill as well, yeah. Permanent injury that basically retains your health, but damage taken causes it to be permanently reduced. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I wrote this down. More health, but getting a hit reduces max health. Yeah. I think that's pretty cool because you can give a lot of max health, but really you're, you know. I think it's cool. And I can always cap. I can always cap it so it will reduce it to the point where it used to be. So if you had 100 health and I gave you an extra 100, you'll never go below 100 at that point. I mean, at that point, like, I could call it shield, right? Have a separate health bar, effectively, but I think keeping it simple is better. We could do more health. More health and less stamina. Damage increases by 0.5% after killing an enemy, but if you haven't killed an enemy after X seconds, your health drains. I don't like that because, I mean, maybe. Hey, Art Dorokov. Welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. My videos got you through uni. Well, I'm glad you say that because now I believe you read the fine print. I will be taking 95% of your income for the first 10 years of employment, as I was responsible for you graduating. So thank you for your contributions, and yeah, make sure to send that money my way. Hey, Mangaruki, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. I have something like that already, Leo. So some stuff. So here's all the healings or health related stuff I have. Oh, Chad's missing? Oh, whoops. I guess when I stepped away, I forgot to put it back. Thank you for that. Good to see you having fun. I'm doing game dev. I always have fun game dev. So I have lifesteal, so healing a percentage of my damage dealt. That the percentages probably need to be reduced a bit more. So I have heal on damage dealt. Then I also have as enemy kills increases damage. That's not it. I don't have more. Where are they? Oh, Blood Feast, which is healing based off the based off your max life. So there's another heal. Not just health up, this is just heals. And then I have a Healthy, which increases the amount you're healed. So those are all the 3 healing ones I have. Which I think is... I don't want too many of those. Yeah, that's the only ones we have. But I have something like increasing my damage on kill. Already. It just doesn't come with a downside. But I'd like to just think of a new health up one. I could do health up, but stamina down. So you become basically tankier, but effectively you cannot dash as much. I kind of like that idea. Or stamina cooldown up. Or not stamina cooldown, or dash cooldown up. Convert damage taken to 30% of your maximum health. If you fall below 30%, blood shield activates and you get stored health as a shield. I don't have shield mechanic. I don't really want to put in shield mechanic. So I think this is fine. This gets us 3 more. Okay. Let's think about all the different things that we have. What do we want to still do? Now you need to think of power-ups. Cool effects. You can have a positive and a negative, like, or it could be effect-based. You can, like, spawn an effect. It could be an aura. No, it's not temporary. It's permanent. These are the card power-ups that you get. Not temporary. I have a little bit of damage reduction stuff. Maybe I do another one. I have damage reduction for just regular armor. I have one that's projectile specific and one that is melee specific. I could do a spell specific one. Spell armor, because that's the only type that's left at that point is dots, and this is basically dot armor. So that takes care of all of those. Yeah, I already have thorns. Yep. I already have thorns. Let's think of some good damage up type stuff. Well, I mean, classic. I already have more damage but less health. We have the regular damage up. We do more damage, less stamina. I feel like they need to be a little more interesting. Let's see the effects that we have. Like, slowly your damage deteriorates. The game's not that quick. You're eventually gonna hit 0. I don't like any gradual decay of any kind. That means that if you just get distracted, you're now just weaker because you were talking with somebody. I don't like the feel. Like, I really did not like what's that rogue game with everyone likes? It's the second one. We run around third person with a gun. Not Rogue Legacy. I forget the name of it. But like, I never felt like I always had anxiety because the timer was always going down. I don't like that. I really do not like that. Damage increase on a hit with a gradual decay. I already have an ability like that. Yeah, I have quite a few damage up stuff. So what do we have? I have crit chance, crit damage. I need to have another crit chance and crit damage one. That's different. Because two cards is not enough. One for each, that is. So we have... Oh, I should probably work on actually setting up the third weapon next. Finally finishing this one. That's probably what we should work on next. But I'll write down all the power-ups first. Ooh, not crit damage on dodge, but extra crit chance on... How do you tell that you've dodged something? I can do crit chance on being hit. I can do that. There's no... I can't say you dodge something. That's hard to say. So I have, for a certain amount of time after being hit, deal more damage. Oh, deal increased damage. Not more, increased. And then, enemy kills increase damage by a certain percentage for a certain amount of time, and then it resets every kill, and then max is extra increased damage. Increased damage for every enemy in melee range. So I have like a good amount of damage. Just Calling Strike is effectively a damage increase. Just straight damage increase. Then we have Glass Cannon, which is a damage increase. Point Blank and Snipe, which deals more damage the closer someone is or the further someone is. Guaranteed crits at every certain distance. And then here we go. Extra damage for every consecutive hit and resets on a miss. So like I have a good amount of stuff, but I still want like a few more. By the way, while I'm saying damage stuff, like if you're like, oh, I have this cool idea for like a defensive one, a utility one, or whatever, you can tell me. I'm just going like in like sections, like trying to figure out like stuff. If you haven't gone ahead, it increases percentage. If you get a hit, it resets maybe -10 on a timer. Yeah, like that would really benefit ranged over melee. Like it would be fantastic for range and real. Crit chance on being hit. I mean, I could do crit damage on being hit too. Screw it. How many is this? 14. We need like 10 more. What's all the base stats of the character's HP, stamina, CR, CDMG, cooldown, MG? I don't know what. You're gonna need to write those out. What's CR and what's CDMG? Oh, crit rate. Oh, C. Got it. There's a few other stuff. But there's, I mean, really, yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah. HP, stamina, crit rate, crit damage. Yeah. There's armor stuff, but I mean, that's not really a stat. I mean, I guess it's a stat because you can throw defense. I want to look more interesting. Like, what would make it more interesting? How do we make... I need to think of some non-stat related ones potentially. We have a lightning, right? We have a lightning strike. What if we say every X hit stuns enemy. What else? Let's take a look at the effects that some of the effects we have. We could maybe use this. This is better as an active ability, which we will have. What I need to do, actually, one of them needs to be, I have Cleave. Cleave increases the size of regular attacks. Right? Cleave. Increase basic attack radius by a certain percentage. Do we want to increase the... No, I probably don't want to increase the, like, Nagra ones. Because that will break things really quick. Because their damage is really high. What else do we have? This is all that's gonna be like for a new weapon. I'm nearing the end of Mugenics. I need to start playing Hades again for inspiration. Augmented lightning damage. Enemies take lightning damage, have Tempest marks applied to them. At 4 stacks, enemies take 20% more damage. 8 stacks, lightning orbs bounce between. I think it works for you because you have a lot more. You do a lot more attacks. Like, a trash mob isn't going to survive 4 hits. An elite will not survive 4 abilities, I think. A champion will. So at that point, I'd rather... Yeah, I'll work on champions and bosses. I mean, I have a build-up system that will work effectively like that. I have a build-up system where effectively you can build up a stat, and when it gets to the threshold, then it activates. How do you? The problem with that is, in a regular pack, the champion is the last one alive, typically. Trash monsters will be dead almost instantaneously. So, arcing to nearby enemies is not going to be anything, especially for a boss who probably doesn't have any nearby trash mobs. So, it's a cool idea, but I think for now, though, I'm going to leave it on the table. Unless I think of a better way of doing it. We're looking at games like Diablo, Path of Exile, and Hades. What abilities? What are some of the coolest abilities in these games? Give me a 100 list. Just give me a bunch of... Obviously a lot of these will not be able to be like passive ones, but I'm just curious for like some inspiration. Okay, sure, give me passive ones. Like abilities that aren't active, but are either enabled, that are like I don't know. I don't know how to best describe it. Mana regen. Random lightning bolts strike nearby foes automatic. Ooh, that's actually not terrible. I like that one. Randomly hit enemies around you. I like that. I like that. You can pick like 1 or 2 or 3. Vampire Survivors. I mean, every game is, has something. Defense, glass cannon, prodigy, arcana. Some of these are too generic, but Crit chance reps up the longer you attack without missing. Ooh. That's an interesting one, because I do have consecutive hits increase damage. Consecutive crits, consecutive hits increase crit chance too. Or yeah, why not? We can always remove some of these if they're like not interesting enough. Damage increased when not moving. It doesn't really work for us because you literally stop when you use an ability. Damage increase when low life. Yeah, why don't we have that? More damage on low life. That seems like a relatively normal one. Thorns. Big stab boost when no means are active. No. Extra damage to chilled frozen targets. Wouldn't work. For weapon types, no. Life set to 1, but immune to chaos. Yeah, we don't have chaos as a thing. Let's just have a power up that says life is, oh my god, can we, that would be like a thing. I have glass cannon, which is like 300% more damage dealt and 300% more damage taken. I could be like, I can make the glass cannon just be like one shot any or like insane damage, and then like life is 1. I can make that as like a curse tier. Ooh, I can have damage hit stamina first. Oh, I like that one. Damage, or a percent of damage taken or removed from stamina first. I like that. Do you like the idea of a curse tier? There was already curse tier. It's only available in the shop. No misses, no crits. That's not a thing for us because we don't have a misses. We cannot miss. I don't have an evasion thing. I don't think I want an evasion thing. If you have a PCG and a blueprint with a partition, is there something you have to do to enable runtime gen? Well, yeah, you have to select runtime gen and make it partition, just like you would as if it was in the world. It's not showing up when you press play. Are you right next to it? What's your distance? Because you should see it in editor if you already have it treat editor as a runtime source. You don't need to hit play. Ooh, big crit multiplier after non-crit hits. That's an interesting one. Then something's wrong. If it's working in editor, it should work on play. I mean, I don't want to do too many crit stuff, but so I might remove these. I don't want to do too much crit stuff. Crit is already like, I need to scale down the crit anyway. If it's not working in editor, then it won't work in... Did you watch my video, Leo? Did you set everything? In the PCG component? In the actual PCG graph itself? In the world? There's 3 places. Make sure you have it all set in all 3 places. Yeah, more damage in low life. We already got that road, basically. Oh, PoE 2 has a wield 2 handers in 1 hand. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, do I have any potion? I don't have any potion stuff, do I? Unbounded, that was the issue? Well, unbounded would mean that you could see it from anywhere. You want it to be... Yeah. You want it to have a partition distance. Otherwise, the partitioning doesn't do anything. You can do unbounded, but you need to then partition inside the graph. All depends how you have it set up. The potion ones. Increase potion healing and decrease potion requirement. For refresh. I want more interesting ones, though. Also, obviously this wasn't written here. I just remembered that I wanted to do that. Auto-attacking arrows assist you constantly. Oh, you know what I can do? I can do like I can do like floating stuff that's... Is there healing over time? No. And I don't want there to be healing over time because that just incentivizes you to just stand still and not go anywhere and not do anything. Because then you'll just fight a pack and just stand there, wait, and then wait till you're fully healed up, and then go to the next pack. And then you're not gonna have fun, and yeah. No. I don't want that one. There's ways of healing and way of getting health, but that's okay. Yeah, it's boring, and then you're gonna be like, oh, the game's not very fun, but it's like incentivizing you to stand still. So I don't want to incentivize. I nothing here that I feel like would work for my game. You know what? Corpse explosion. Enemies explode on death, dealing damage to surrounding enemies. That could be very fun. Again, not one of those written. I mean, I think it was actually written before, but I just realized I can do that. A lot of these are repeats. It's fine. Bomb on death spread. Aims explode or debomb. Oh, there we go. That's pretty much what I just wrote down. Godlike always on mirror. I mean, there are some good ideas here, but how many do we have here? 22. We need like at least 2 more. I really like stuff like random lightning strikes at nearby enemies. I want more stuff like that. You have trouble with crouching and even worse with moving while prone. What do you mean? Like when you say you have trouble with it, like you can't do the animation right, or crouching is kind of built in to the game, so it should have no problem with crouching at least. Because of letting the player do nothing. It's not, the player can do nothing. There's nothing wrong with the player doing nothing. You just don't want to incentivize just staying and waiting. But depending on your kind of game, if you have prone and crouch, they can prone and crouch all they want. Unless you're like incentivizing me, like, okay, you need to just stay in one spot and do nothing. Right? But it depends on the game and a lot of stuff. For my game, I don't want to incentivize it. You know what we can do? We can also just do like well, we already get health charges, potion charges back in the boss room. I was gonna say we can make it so you can heal after or before a boss, but that's I want to do some more stuff for just running around and dashing. I guess the random lightning strikes will help. Uh, healing before increases the chance of testing the skill. What does that mean? Healing before what? And what do you mean by testing the skill? What does testing mean in this context? Knocking attacks back. I can give knockback, but knockback doesn't seem good for melee, and it's too good for projectiles. Of the player in context of the boss fight. I still don't understand what I mean by chance of testing the skill. Okay, so healing before a boss fight, something. It's late. My brain's not fully functioning. So I'm missing things. What skill are we talking about? And what does testing it mean? Is there any interesting defense ones or utility ones I can do? Healing potions before the boss fight. What about them? You have potions. You get a potion. And you get your potion refills when you're hitting the boss. So you can use the potion multiple times even during the boss fight. Yeah, I need a few more. I need to think about it. My brain's gone. I need to think of some cool ones that have effects that just can happen passively. I just don't know what kind of stuff. Maybe some more auras. I can do a freezing aura. Do some freeze buildup. That's not terrible. If you want to allow potions before the boss fight, or did you mistake? No, you always have potions. Right now, it just auto refills when you enter the boss room, but it's just something that needs to be fixed as a bug. But you always have potions. They're just part of the base game mechanic. And you can regenerate them in the boss fight. What does freezing do? It makes the enemy lock in place. They can't move. They can't do anything. They're frozen for a certain amount of time. It's very powerful. Extremely powerful. Mostly not very useful, though, because most enemies you'll just kill in the meantime. But for like champions, it's pretty good. I need to see if it's even working still. But I need at least one more. Can we do one more in the last couple minutes? I can do like an ability like avoid death. Like teleport to safety if something would kill you. But the problem with that is, how do you even make that as a tiered system? The next 2 times it would happen, next 3 times, and you can stack it. That feels overpowered. Because that's overpowered. Because Last Stand basically does that, and that's a one-time thing. So no. Yeah, I need to figure out some more stuff. I don't think there's any effects that we have. You know what I want to look into? Well, charming an enemy, like I say, I want to look into charming an enemy, is seeing if that's possible at all. But I just realized that, how would that work on melee hits? That is a ranged hit. That it's more of an active ability if you'd want to like charm something. That doesn't, yeah, it doesn't work. I don't know. I'm out of steam. It's okay. It's okay. Sunday is the traffic update video. Cool intersection stuff. Cool improvements. Cool everything. And then Monday, we will see if we can figure out some more of these. But I realized that I need to finally do the third weapon, which is the air blade. So we'll probably do the third weapon finally and finish that up. So we have actual 3 weapons, which I think is going to help a lot. If not 4, we'll see. Maybe I'll add like 1 or 2 more. Definitely air blade because we already have the card for it. But we'll do that and then maybe do work on power-ups next. We will see. In the meantime, though, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you all have a fantastic weekend. And I will see you all on Monday. Have a good night, guys. Bye-bye.